Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. Today is still Friday. This is the fourth new release of the day. We started with Paper Spiders, available on the channel now. Monster, available on the channel now. We watched 15 things you didn't know about Bigfoot, and number one will blow your mind, which is one title, which is ridiculous, also available on the channel right now. This video is for the fourth new release of the day and my final new release of the day, although I think I'm going to film one more video today because I feel led to. But right now, we're going to be talking about mainstream. Mainstream was released in 2021. It was written by Gia Coppola and Tom Stewart and directed by Gia Coppola. This is I think it's the granddaughter of Francis Ford Coppola, and I think she's the niece of Sofia Coppola, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. First of all, no spoilers. I'm not going to do spoilers. This movie essentially follows these two creators. There's a third one, but he's more of a smaller character. Actually played by Nat Wolff, which kind of surprised me. As they grow up in popularity and stir up lots of trouble and lose the meaning of what it is to be popular on YouTube or on TikTok or really any social media at this point. Sorry, I apologize. My brain is still trying to process what it is that I just watched, and I'm gonna try to explain why. I'm only gonna give brief things about the movie because I don't want to go into spoilers, but I am going to be releasing, pretty confident I'm going to be releasing a video following this one about mainstream as well, and about why or why not mainstream should make us feel uncomfortable. Because I think it's important, because it made me feel uncomfortable, but then I started thinking, why should I feel uncomfortable? That's a video. It'll be released very shortly after this one. It'll be released today, and please consider watching that, because I think it'll be a very important video. But in terms of just the movie, review, I do think it's not a very good movie. And there's a variety of reasons why. But I'm going to start off with the romance, okay? It is branded as a romance drama, thriller, sort of. And the romance did not work for me at all. The whole Andrew Garfield, Maya Hawke thing wasn't clicking for me from the start. It really wasn't. It wasn't very well done, in my opinion, that part. It really wasn't. And then I liked the character of Link in the beginning. I really did. I thought he was really great. And then as he became more and more of an asshole, right, which I don't really care when characters change. But the issue that I had was that Link had so many things that were nice about him in the beginning, right? I like the fact that he was so sympathetic to having a phone, right? He's like, I don't want to have a phone because it drives people crazy, which then when he got a phone, he then became crazy. I get that, I do. But it was more, this is more of a non-metaphorical, it's more of a literal translation of what it means to go crazy because of the media, right? And I just think it lost its track, because in the beginning I was really psyched. I was like, oh, I see where this is going to go, right? We have him who doesn't like cell phones because he thinks that they're poisonous, and then we have her who agrees, and they decide to make a YouTube channel about it. That's something that I think would be a positive impact on the thing. But the problem is you can't do that, right? You can't make a YouTube channel about not watching YouTube. It just doesn't. It's not going to work, which is kind of the point of the film, right? And I understand that, right? But you can't sell me on the first quarter of his film, right? And then do this, right? The first quarter of this film was really good because we had a steady focus. We're like, okay, they're going to become popular. I almost wish we just focused on him becoming popular and why it led to this horrible, horrible accident. And instead, we really focused more on the fact that literally in a second, Link was changed, right? As soon as they got the producer and they got their own little studio or whatever, immediately he was just crazy. And I understand that might literally be a thing that could happen. I understand that. But it felt like such a change that I hated, right? Because then we go on and we visit his backstory, right? How he was a horrible child and he burnt down a school and stuff, right? Which is a cool idea. That's why he is Link the way he is now, right? But that doesn't make up for the fact that he was super sweet and super nice in the beginning, right? You can't change like that and have it work in the way that I think that they wanted it to work. It didn't work. It immediately lowered the value of the movie for me, and it went downhill from there. The last scene was kind of cool, and I actually liked the ending, which I won't talk about here because it is spoilery, but I actually will talk about it in my next video because I think it's important. It's an important part of the movie. And I think that literally like the last 2 minutes was really, really good. But then it wasn't, like, immediately, like before that, it was just like, come on. It was so unrhythmic, right? Like when you watch a movie, you're expecting a pattern, you're expecting something to go somewhere, and this one just kind of didn't do that, which is fine. You can go against the grain. It just didn't work to their advantage here. I do want to talk about the performances before this video is over. Maya Hawke as Frankie, I think she was fine. I think that she was definitely shoved in a corner when Andrew Garfield was on screen, but that's normal with Andrew Garfield. I love Andrew Garfield with a passion. But I think she was fine. I think she was a good choice of the part. She's very subtle, very quiet. Whereas opposed to Andrew Garfield as Link was energetic and upbeat most of the time, except for the beginning where he was kind of sweet and nice. And of course he had that thing in the very beginning about the painting. But that was more of a charismatic thing. It was more like of a Gus from the Fault in Our Stars kind of thing, right? You're just kind of like, oh, you only live once, right? Then he became just an awful human being for almost no reason, just to demonstrate a point, which I'm not going to get into here. I'm going to talk about in my next video. But like, it pissed me off, to be honest with you, because, all right, I think his performance is okay. I think with what he was given in the script, I think it was good. I love Andrew Garfield. He is in one of my favorite movies of all time, Hacksaw Ridge. I have it right here, and it is such a good movie. And so I was excited about this, and it's been on my radar for months. And then I watched it, and I was like, wow, that's really, really not good. And it's not even his fault. I honestly don't know who to blame for this, because the idea is cool. I like the idea that the media is literally toxic. I like that, because depends on what you watch, though, right? Like, when I'll be honest, I have TikTok on my phone, okay? You can actually follow me on TikTok, at Robert's Reviews. But when I'm watching TikTok on my own personal profile, I will watch TikTok for like an hour straight, okay? I'll do it when I go to sleep. I'll watch TikTok for like an hour. And I have a lot of Marvel content on there, right? I get a lot of that. And then in between all of that, I get like 20 videos from Hank Green, okay? And he is a science teacher and all that kind of stuff. He's super smart. And I'm getting educated from that, right? That is the good part of the media. The good part of the media is helpful. It builds the community, right? I like to think that what I'm doing helps the community in the fact that I can help people understand what part of film is going to be. I like to educate people on film and how to do it and all that kind of stuff, which I haven't done a whole lot on the channel yet because I haven't had a lot of time. Over the summer, I'm going to have my friends, and I think we're going to be able to do more of that. But I think that I don't think saying everything in the media is bad, which is what this movie tried to do. And it didn't work. And I'm going to talk about that in my next video because it's important to me. But I think I'm going to wrap this up here because I don't want to talk too much about how the movie affected people. That's the next video. This is just about the movie and my thoughts on it. And just based on my thoughts after watching the movie, I'm going to give Mainstream a C+. I think you should watch it. I really do. I think it's something that everyone should watch and make a decision on because, like, I can see how people could like this movie, right? I do. I just did not like it for so many reasons, and I'm going to talk about mainly the reasons why I didn't like it in the next video, and I'm going to talk about some reasons why I did like it as well, but this is just a baseline for that, and there will be spoilers in the next video, but not too many, I hope, and hopefully you'll tune in for that, because it'll be up like almost as soon as it's done, because I'm just going to film it right now, because I'm pumped up about it, I really want to talk about it. But thank you for watching this video, please consider subscribing and following along, and as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.